Is the reason you're not building wealth because you're tracking the wrong things? You meticulously budget expenses, but your income never seems to catch up.
That's the exact treadmill you've been on since your first salary. That's where Parth found himself too.
Rich people don't obsessively track every rupee spent. They track something far more valuable, their time.
And what they learn in that time. This is not about being busy. This is about the financial time. Horizon. The understanding that your income today is a direct reflection of the skills you mastered yesterday. You diligently saved $10,000 last month. You felt virtuous. But a friend from college kept sending screenshots of 3x gains on crypto.
You started thinking your savings were a waste. You opened a trading account. That's exactly where you are.
Shrija asked why you kept looking at your phone at dinner. You said nothing. It had been 6 months of nothing. Here's the thing. 85% of day traders lose money. Most quit within a year. It's not a lack of intelligence. It's the illusion of control. The market becomes your boss, dictating your time and emotional state. Wealthy people understand this asymmetry. They invest in assets that buy back their time, not steal it. This is the time-wealth asymmetry. Your attention has a price, and the market always demands more than it returns.
Imagine your attention as a golden coin. The market is always trying to snatch it.
Think of your mind like a bucket. Expense tracking is plugging the leaks at the bottom. Time tracking is filling the bucket faster than it can drain. The key is to identify the highest value input. So, how do you actually track what matters? It comes down to 3 habit stacks. First, time audit. For 1 week, track every 30-minute block. Not just work, but everything. Commute, meals, scrolling, sleep. Be brutally honest. At the end of the week, highlight the blocks that directly increased your earning potential. Learning a new skill, networking, focused work. The rest? Time debt. Picture a physical ledger where you're writing down every minute, then marking the value of each block. Second, value multiplier. For every hour of time debt, invest 15 minutes in high-value activities. If you scroll Instagram for an hour each evening, redirect 15 minutes of that time into an online course. Not just any course, one directly tied to your career or a skill you can monetize. For someone earning 50,000 rupees per month, even a 10% increase in skill translates to 5,000 rupees per month, compounding every year. Third, dopamine replacement. Replace the quick hit of social media with the delayed gratification of skill acquisition. Set a tangible goal. A certification, a portfolio project, a salary increase. This is where the real shift happens. You're not just killing time, you're building an asset. You're trading the illusion of wealth for the real thing. Imagine placing a trophy on your desk for every skill you master. Parth had the trading account open, $50,000 ready. You closed the tab and enrolled in a data analytics course. 6 months later, you landed a raise of 15,000 rupees a month. The market asks for time. Skill pays for it. You stopped seeing yourself as someone trying to save. You started seeing yourself as someone who invests in their own earning potential first. That question has a different answer. Here's what you can do today. Open your calendar, block out 30 minutes for a time audit. Identify one skill that, if mastered, would increase your income. Find one free online course related to that skill. If this just changed how you think about your earning potential, like it, and share it with one person who's been stuck in the time-wealth asymmetry. Part 2 drops next week. Subscribe so you don't miss it. True wealth isn't about how much you save. It's about how much your time is worth.